Sometimes it's 15, sometimes it's less. Remember, folks, the inspection period is everything in a wholesale deal. When you sign it, if you're not going to purchase it yourself and you're going to sell it to your investors, when that inspection period is over, you are liable on the deposit, the EMD deposit, and you will be in breach of contract if you don't purchase it. The inspection period is everything. Hey guys, this is Mark with KM Home Buyers. You be the boss in wholesale real estate. I have a local home buying company here in the Tampa Bay area. Today's topic, I'm going to get right to it. I just want to go over a few things on the most 5 important things on signing the seller with the seller's contract. Okay, 5 most important things. This is a sale to purchase agreement for the seller on a wholesaling contract. There's 2 contracts. There's a sale to purchase a contract, and then there's a assignment contract if we don't end up buying it and we put it to our sellers and our buyers, our investors. So the 5 most important things, and they're probably not in any order, but the number one thing is you want to make sure that the seller is the correct person on the deed or has the rights to sell the property. So that's the number one question I usually ask when I have a seller that's motivated, wants to call me and talk to me. Before we sign anything, I want to make sure that it's not a probate deal or they're the correct people that can release and sell the property. So that's number 1. And that will go in here. This is my sale to purchase contract. If you want a copy of my sale to purchase contract, just send me an email below and I'll send it to you guys. It's no big deal. But you want to put the name right in here, okay? And if it's going through probate, the attorney will tell you what name to put in there, okay? Number 2, which I kind of think this is the most important thing on the wholesaling contract to the seller, is the inspection period date, okay? Which mine is over here, and it says 17 business days, okay? That's very important. So my inspection period says 17 business days. And then the next thing that's also important is number 3 is your EMD, your deposit. Your EMD deposit means your good faith estimate that you're going to follow through with what you say with the sellers and you're going to purchase the property. Mine is at $500. If I fail to buy the property and I do not cancel within 17 days, I owe the seller $500. Okay, that's why it's very important. Now, when you have 10 or 12 contracts closing in the month of September or October, you better know all your inspection date periods when they're over. You better know when your buyers have put in EMD or their deposits and when that's over. And these dates get very confusing. I've learned the hard way. I've had to pay EMDs out and I don't like to. It's my own fault. But you got to get really, really organized on when your inspection dates are over, when your EMDs are due for your assignments and all that. So number 1 would be your who's on the deed, if they can sell the property. Number 2 is your inspection period. You pretty much own that property until that inspection period's over. Your EMD, some people put $250 there, so you don't have to pay too much out if you don't do it. Number 3 is your number 3 is your EMD. Number 4 is the title company. What title company do you go to that controls your sale to purchase agreement? That's a very important thing. They're on your side, okay? I go to AMZ Title here in Tampa, Florida. They're on Fowler Avenue. Their number is 813-200-6130, and I deal with Alexandra. She's the owner. I use them, AMZ Title. They know how to work with us and get these wholesale contracts done quite well. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of issues that come up, and they seem to get through it the best for me. Okay, so that's number 4, and the 5th one would be the closing date. What day do you have on the contract to close? I know some attorneys don't like when you use on or before a certain date. I try not to do that, but a lot of the sellers don't know when they're going to close, and instead of re-signing them, I just put a longer date on the back end. So like this one would say close on or before, and I could put, November 1st. So I can close anytime before that. It just leaves me a little bit of a window on when I'm gonna, assign it to my sellers. So Just remember, guys, this is my sell to purchase agreement contract for the sellers. The 5 most important things on there are: make sure the seller is the person who can sell the house on the deed, your inspection period. I would leave you at least 12 to 15 days, business days on your inspection period. Your EMD, I would not go above $500. And make sure you have a Class Act title company, and make sure your closing date is reasonable for you, the seller, and the assignment person, whoever you assign it to. So those are my top 5 things that sellers you need to know when you're signing a seller on a sell to purchase agreement for wholesaling properties. Okay, if you have any questions, please comment below and subscribe if you don't mind. And thank you for watching. This is Mark with We Buy Houses. You be the boss. Thank you.